Senator Berthel walked in. If you'd like to come testify. Thank you.
Good evening, and thank you, Chairwoman Cohen, Chairman D'Amico, Ranking Member Minor, Ranking Member Harding, and distinguished members of the Environmental Committee. I am State Senator Eric Berthel. I'm here to testify in support of SB 586, an act authorizing black bear hunting in Litchfield County. You know, anyone who reads a newspaper knows that the black bear population in Connecticut has become unmanageable. That is, unmanageable within the current conservation tools available through DEEP. To give a sense of the scope of the problem, wildlife biologists estimate that the population in Litchfield County alone is growing at 10% a year. The situation is unsustainable and is leading to increased bear-human conflict. These conflicts are not just occurring in the remote parts of Litchfield County, but during the months when bears are out of hibernation, there seems to be a newsworthy conflict or photo on social media just about every week. The bears are going into suburban and urban neighborhoods in the county, even into people's homes. They are killing livestock and pets, destroying gardens and beehives. Black bears are large predatory animals, and although attacks on humans are rare, they do occur. There was an incident in New Jersey a few years ago where a predatory black bear stalked and killed a college student out for a hike. This didn't happen in Alaska or Montana. This happened in New Jersey. The biologists at DEEP have for years requested authorization from the legislature to allow a limited, highly regulated black bear hunt. They say it is the only effective tool to bring the population to manageable proportions. This bill gives them the ability to conduct one only in Litchfield County during the regular deer hunting season. It is my hope that this bill would begin to address the problem immediately. Scientists often say bears become more aggressive when they have no fear of man. A hunting season gives them that necessary fear and respect. This bill has failed in past years on the strength of vocal opposition of animal lovers and animal rights activists. I can certainly sympathize with their point of view. I too am an animal lover. But the truth is, in a world with billions of people and growing, the only way to have healthy wildlife is to manage populations scientifically. In Connecticut, we already have a deer season, a coyote season, a turkey season, a fox season, a rabbit season, but no bear season. You can see how this would quickly create an imbalance. The analogy I've come to prefer is a four-way intersection where one light is always green. Bears are predators. If they aren't managed, they will have a negative effect on other species. Thank you for listening, and I urge your passage of the bill. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator.
My pleasure.
I'll ask the committee members if they have any questions of you. No, we've had a lengthy discussion about bears with the commissioner, the DEEP commissioner. I guess I will ask one question though.
Okay.
And again, I apologize for coming in late for your testimony.
No, I'm sorry that I was late too. I've been over in the Education Committee meeting all day.
So the non-lethal means are of no or of limited satisfaction to you. I take.
Well, I don't know that it's a matter, Mr. Chair, of my satisfaction. I think what we've seen from reports out of DEEP and in other places where non-lethal methods have worked. One of the things that we do in Connecticut is we will tranquilize a bear and move it to another location that's more, less local, if you will. Take them and put them way out in the woods. Bears are smart animals. They'll come back. They also, very much like a dog will do, they will mark territory. The males are very, very territorial. So as the population grows, we actually, I guess there's two issues. We run out of space in which to move these bears to because the male bear says, this is my turf, and will fight another male bear to the death, as I understand it. And we don't have the ability to keep moving bears, and it doesn't work because they come back. So we're not really doing anything to reduce the population or to control what has become in Litchfield County, and Senator Minor lives in the county as well. We hear this from our constituents on a not quite a daily basis, but on a regular basis about bears coming into houses now, breaking in. So I think that unfortunately a reduction of the population scientifically done and administered by DEEP is really a workable solution. And this is just for the county, and let's test it and see if it works, I think is the part of the legislative intent of this proposal.
Thank you, sir. I believe Representative Michelle has a question.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you, Senator, for coming to testify. If a piece of land offers certain things that an animal will prefer over another area, and I'm sorry if I'm not too clear, but I think you understand.
Sure.
If you kill an animal, you're leaving room for another one to replace him. That's been proved. Culling doesn't work when there's too many deers. It's been pretty much used as an activity for game, for sports, often. But in this case, killing a bear, I don't think removes the if there is a threat. I don't think the threat is removed by killing the bear, because then another bear will come to the same area, because this area, it will be repopulated. I mean, it's been seen with many species. So I think you said we should test it. I think it's been tested in other places, and maybe we should look into that and see what the numbers say.
So, thank you, Representative,
Sure,
for your
thank you.
comments. I think what has been scientifically proven is that by reducing the population of a particular species, that you reduce the size of the population. Okay, so if you take out 10%, or you take out a certain number, let's say that the hunting season allows for 85 tags to be issued by DEEP. You're reducing the population of the bears. You're also reducing their ability to repopulate, because you have reduced the population.
I've seen scientific data that doesn't confirm what you're saying, where population is replaced. If you remove population, that's why we were suggesting that the non-lethal would be teaching the bears not to come in a certain area, to be basically out of fear.
Yeah, I think
That's proved to work. The killing has not been proved to work. I don't think so. But maybe you have some data you want to send us.
Sure, and we can agree to disagree on that. I think DEP has shown that relocating bears on a non-lethal basis, they'll return back to the area that they were removed from. So there's evidence from DEP that supports that. We have scientific proof that hunting in Connecticut of other species does reduce their population. So, and DEP can provide that information. But I'm happy to send that to you.
Yeah, I'm happy to read from the deep, although sometimes it's lacking scientific evidence. I will say that.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, thank you, Representative.
Thank you, Representative. Anybody else? Anyone else?